I should really just go to my bed. Let me prepare. There you are. Good night, good night, good night. Welcome. This is your girl, Lady K. But tonight, it's Lady in the Dark because people, it's been a while since I do a live, you all know. Because in the evenings, I am so tired. And my son, the little man decides the school is out, so he don't want to go to bed early. So tonight he's with his grandma. And I said, you know what? Let me just come and just chat a little bit. I think the last time I did a live was sometime last week to show how long it has been. So welcome one and all. Welcome and thank you so much for joining. I hope you all had a wonderful day and you're doing well. As you come, please hit that like button for me, please. Just hit the like button for me, please. Thank you. Please hit the like button. So, people, I came across a video on TikTok. Oh Lord, I left the next phone downstairs. Because I wasn't planning on doing any live, So I left the phone downstairs. But anyway, I came across a video on TikTok, and this video was of a young lady. She was speaking. Me not go cuss nobody for them belief or what they want to do in their relationship. It is their relationship. They're free to do as they please and so forth. Now, the title was My Boyfriend Cheated on Me, even though I buy front for him. I think it was something like that because she was saying that her boyfriend and her, based on the relationship that they have, she will take him to the club and she will go out of her way and get girls for him. She said that is something that she liked to do. And now her boyfriend cheat on her, and she has said after all that she has done for him in terms of giving him everything that she think him want, giving him the other females, he still went ahead and do that without her consent and her knowledge. So she was there and she was speaking about it and so forth, and she was talking about their relationship. You see, when I was listening to this young lady speaking, I was saying to myself, oh, can a woman give a man another woman to do his thing, sit, watch, and everything, and consider it to be cheating? All that. Because you see, the funny thing is, to me, once the person go and they do it with another person, it's cheating. Whether I'm there or not, it's cheating. And she's there now making a big fuss that the gentleman cheat on her. I'm like, no. You put it in front of him, and this is something that both of you did together. She said she liked girls also. You put it in front of him. Maybe the poor man feels so uncomfortable with her, knowing that I have a girlfriend, my girlfriend like girls, maybe the gentleman feel uncomfortable. Hello, Moan V. Hello, Madam Oy. Oh, good night, good night. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Right. So maybe the poor man feel uncomfortable knowing that he has his girlfriend and his girlfriend feel comfortable with him having with other girls right in front of her. Maybe he feel uncomfortable having his girlfriend knowing quite well that she enjoys her own sex. So maybe he feel uncomfortable right there, Maybe this gentleman feels uncomfortable knowing quite well that maybe to him, he's saying that he's not enough for his girlfriend because what she said, she like girls. She enjoy doing that. Maybe that's it, Because a lot of times we females put ourselves in certain position. We do things a man because we're saying to ourselves, this is what he wants. This will make him happy. If I allow him to go and do the things then with another female, if I allow him to go and have as much girls as he wants in front of me, this is what he wants. I will be okay. Our relationship will be stronger. No. Because while she was there and she was talking, I'm like, this girl is something else. And she said she not pick up fame and everything. But I personally believe that as a woman, we should be very careful with what we put in front of our spouse, our boyfriend, because this is sometimes because you allow them to do certain things, they will feel that, oh, guess what, it's acceptable. Oh, guess what, I can go and do this whether or not the person is there. Because they're saying, but it is the same thing when I'm with you, it's the same thing I'm doing. Oh, thank you, Moan. Moa Anna V. I hope I get pronounce your name correct. Thank you very much. Right, tonight I'm in my bed, and so that's the reason why I'm in the dark. My lights are off and everything. So I was just lying down. So I decided to come. So right now, I'm just chilling. So thank you. Right. We have to be very careful what we put in front of them. We have to be very careful what we accept as norm. We have to be very careful what we say and what we do. Because at the end of the day, as this young lady now coming out crying and saying, well, she wasn't literally crying, coming out and saying how her spouse was cheating on her and all of that, you have to be very careful. Hold on for me. Okay, I turn on my light so I'm not so much in the dark again. Oh, but I'm still in the dark. Yeah, still in the dark. You see, as I said, I'm in my bed. So you see, even the thing on my head. Right. So we have to be very careful what was I saying? What we accept as the norm. Because you don't want it to be a case, when you're in a solid relationship, everything is going on fine. You believe now that, oh, I have this good relationship. Me and this person, we're going to be able to have everything nice and dandy. I'm going to give him as much girls as he wants, expecting that he's going to be faithful. You're doing all of that, You have to be very, very careful. Because this is sometimes when you hear woman in relationship and certain things happen to them. Oh, I want to see your smiling face, darling. Oh, Lord. Okay. See, you're seeing it now. See? Oh, really dark because the room light is on. I went and turned on the bathroom one. Right. So we just have to be very careful what we accept, we have to know what we can take. Because when me hear certain story, like me hear woman I say them do this with man, then have them threesome. I hear a female. She was speaking and she was saying that she was in a relationship and she was asking this person what you want for your birthday, what you want. She said every special occasion that comes, she asks what you want, what you want, what you want. And the person constantly tell her that what he wants is another female and her. So she said eventually she went ahead and she did it, believing, that when she agreed to that, the relationship would be stronger, everything would be fine. Guess what happened? The man left her, and she was saying that look what I did for him, and yet still he's gone. The other day I saw something, I think it was on Pink Wall. Was it Pink Wall? Or, I don't really remember exactly where I saw it, but it was with this gentleman. He was speaking and he was saying that when him and his wife got married, nothing wasn't really going on, meaning financially. He said that he always wanted to start a business. He, the young lady, is from a family with money, and he wanted to start a business, but they didn't. Inappropriate. Okay. Okay. Right. He wanted to start a business, but unfortunately, they didn't have the money to start it at the time. So he said that eventually the wife came home and she had money. It seemed like she told him that she borrowed from a family. And he found out that how she got the money was someone gave her, a family member gave her the money. I think it was her mother, right? Her mom gave her the money. And she told, hello, hello. Men are confused. Ladies, love and please yourself. Exactly, Maria. Welcome, Maria. Thank you so much. Right. So he was saying that his wife, he was shocked when he found out that his wife basically robbed her mom to make sure that the business, he has his business that he always dream of. He said that the business is quite successful, but and he's making money, but right now he wants to divorce his wife because he's saying that his wife is going to rob from him, because if she could rob from her mother, she's going to do the same thing to him. And you see, when I look at even something like that, once again it goes to show that some females, they put man above themselves. They love the person so much, they want to make them happy, they want to make them comfortable, and they do these things, and then believing that the man is going to be with them for the rest of their life. Lo and behold, the man gone. The man lose trust in you. And when I was reading, I said, what a man turn bad. Because I'm thinking to myself, look at the sacrifice that this lady did. He said that eventually he paid back the money. He didn't tell the mother exactly how, but he paid. Oh, Maria said he's absolutely right. Wow. Okay, then. But he paid back the money to her. Now, you see, the thing is, I believe that in every single situation that we as human beings go into, whether it be relationship, business, friend, anything whatsoever, we should never ever do anything that is going to put our integrity to the test. Don't do that, because you see, when you do that, where someone is going to question your integrity, someone is going to wonder, okay, if she could have thief from her mother, what make she not got thief from me? When you realize that somebody start to question your integrity, that relationship right there's a done. You see, like when you have a man, and you can't trust the man. When you have a woman, you can't trust. That is what happened. The relationship have a hole in it, and it is going to be very difficult for you to mend that hole no matter what. So it's the same thing with this young lady now. She believed that, okay, I'm buying, as what she refer to, front from a boyfriend. Me and watch him do the things them, we are gonna be good together. everything will go all right. And maybe the poor man is sitting down saying to himself, I can't believe it. So me really care for that girl here, but me not have no future with her because she love girls. Me not have no future with her because she look what she a do. Me can't please her. Maybe that is what is going through his mind. He must say him can't please her and all of that. And she now thinking to herself that I am doing all of this. He's going to be happy. We're gonna be good. No, I know so it go. We have to make sure that anytime we're doing anything whatsoever, we do it with for the right reasons. You see, women are like nowadays is this confusing thing we are going. You have some woman, them are gonna tell you say, oh, they love girl, but they love man. You have some man, them are gonna tell you say they love man, but they love girls too. Done with the confusing crap. If you love man, you love man. If you love woman, you love woman. As some me look upon it. Me see where Sam Smith came out and he was saying he's semi-bisexual. I was like, with the backside on the keep and I come with them pan, penny, all sort of sexual. All of a sudden, I remember when I was going to school, you just hear about two. But no, you hear about penny, semi, femi, denny, money, all sort of sexual you go on now. And back in my days, it was just hetero and homo. That was all. But now you have more coming. And I'm like, where all of this coming from? If you love man, you love man. If you love woman, you love woman. As some look at it. So when she not believing that she's doing that for her spouse and he's going to be happy, the poor man I gonna say, but my woman love my woman. Me can't please her. The men know the minute he loses his manhood will disappear as is a Lord have mercy. Yeah, for some of them, but that's the least. Life matters. As so me look on it. So all when that gone, there is more to life than that. Males, because it seems like they just have this thing in their head. When it stop work, life done. No, life not done right. That's a Sunday world. Good night, good night. How you doing, dearest? Sorry, I'm in the dark tonight. That no, it no really matter to me. When that gone, you're supposed to live life. That is the time when you're supposed to be going out with your spouse. That's the time you're supposed to be having all the fun that you can and everything. You sit, you go on the cruise, and you go here, you do all sort of something. That's the time when you're supposed. No man, let me take off this thing off of my head. Hi. Even though I can't see my face properly. Right. And I can't get up now. If I go turn on light. I can't go bad up. Yeah. So we just have to know what we can accept. We have to know what we put in ourselves into, what we get in ourselves into. So if you know that a relationship not gonna be for you, don't get in there. Because this girl, she want to introduce her man to all of them something there, because when I was listening to her, it was like she was the one that was pushing it. She was the one that want bringing the girls them, and then she had the nerve to say out her mouth that she was in a relationship with a girl, but that relationship never worked out because the girl was too jealous. It was a butch. She said the girl was too jealous, so it couldn't work out. So now if she go for one girl, and I'm like, you realize you're on the live. I'm like, what if this girl realize what she has say? Me don't know if she does a come and say something, forget the views, or if she was serious. Me don't know. It's like nowadays you have some females, and I was watching one the other day and I was so upset about it. But me say, you know what, let me leave it alone. Ladies, please understand, if you're single, you're good enough. If you're married, you're good enough. If you're divorced, you're good enough. If you're a widow, you're good enough. I saw me look on it. I was watching something and this lady, it was like she was speaking about others, and she was saying basically because they don't have a husband, or because the way she put it, she was making it seem like they are lesser. than her, or something was off, something was wrong with not being married, not having a man. And when I was there, I'm like, reason like this, no, things like this is a reason why you have so much females in an abusive relationship. So much females are pick up crosses because they believe that if me not have a man, nothing now go on for me, my life done. If me not married by the time I reach 50, my life done. That's all a lot of them will on there. Ladies, you are good. Exactly. Marriage does exactly Maria. And that is what a lot of them believe. They believe that, okay, then, may have my husband, may achieve. No. Anytime we lose that out of our head, we're going to realize that our life is going to be so much better. The same thing when you're in certain position. It's the worst thing to me when you're in a one position, and you hear people, them attack, and it's like, oh, they're talking about, no. You see, if me and you gonna have a conversation, left work and left all of them something out there out of it. Let's talk one to one. No bring nothing but who for position, your position, nothing. Leave it at that. Because you see, at the end of the day, whether you're married, can you marry me? King, why? King, me no know you, Me no know you, so me can't say, me can't marry you. Me can't say that. So me no know you. And really and truly right now, me not look a husband. I'm one of those females that is comfortable being single, if you understand. Right. So we just have to understand that nothing wrong with it. Nothing at all. You have some, they will tell you that, oh, because I'm married and my 3 children are from a husband, they will tell you, oh, this and all that. All of that, oh, thank you very much, King. They believe that they reach because they're married and then 3, 4, 5 pitney after them husband. But guess what? Nothing is wrong with the woman out there who have 4 pitney, and the 4 of them is for 2 different men. The 4 of them is for 3 different men. The 4 of them is for 4 different men. Nothing is wrong with that. Because you see, the thing is, a lot of females, they enter relationship expecting that this relationship now is for me. This relationship will be the one. This person is the one. Lo and behold, a lot of them, they tend to have children from man because them expect, so when them have the pitney for the man, the man now go and left them. The man are going to stay with them. Them are going to have this happily ever after life. They're going to have this loving family. So you realize that a lot of them, they go out, they have one, the one they don't work out, then sit down, then ball over it, then go find one next one. Oh, a good man, may have to hold him. Then go try if you have one next speaking with him. That a one gone. And I know a female and she has 5 children, and look how it funny people. And one heap of people look at her and then we say this, and they will say all sort of something because she have 5 children and it is for 3 different men. And when you look on it, one of her baby daddy passed. He met in a motor vehicle accident. The next one, he migrated because I don't really I migrate same way, but he run off. Simple put it like that. The next one now, she have, and guess what? The next one, she have 2. 2. Just like that, And when people were looking at people, we might wonder, oh, this has somebody have so much pitney. And no, my darling, I disagree. Women need to stop having children with different. No, what I'm saying, Maria, is that nothing is wrong when you see a woman and she might have whole heap of pitney, Nothing wrong with it if she have 4 pitney and a 4 different man. What is the problem now is when you listen to the circumstance around that. So let me clear up that. When you have a female who go ahead now and have 4 pitney, 5 pitney, and then you realize that the 5 of them have much different man, and the same man set of them have the same thing. Nothing is wrong. But with this, no, something is wrong there. But nothing is wrong like with the female that I'm telling you about. One passed on, one went overseas, and then she take up the other one, and something happened, and she end up with the next one, and she have 2. Nothing wrong with that, because at least now she looked at her mistake, she learned where she went wrong, she understand that, oh, guess what? Me can't have up all of them pitting here with the man them, it now go all them and everything. But whole heap of them, I remember some time ago I was listening to someone, and basically this young lady believed that if she had the baby for the man would have been with her, because she wanted to hold him as much as how the man did tell her, say him have a woman, and everything. She believed that, okay, in love children, him not have no children. If me give him one, him a go be mine. Then when she got pregnant, the man tell her, say, hey, no, him not want it. When the baby born, she expects him to come round and everything. No, he's not there in the picture. And when you look now, what would be funny now is that if this young lady now, when she sit and she see all of that, and she go find one next man now, and she go try to hold the man with one pitney again, it now work. So we just have to understand that some woman, they believe that, okay, me go give him the back, the front, the head top, the side way, the 630. How them go again? Me go give them all. It now works so either. Wow, I have 8 brothers. That's so much brothers. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah. And they do the all of them something there, and believe, say, oh, guess what? Me have it. Me have him lock. And no, the S not going to all man. It no all man. And females just need to understand that. I remember back in my days, people, hold on, me I go show you something, me I go fat because no fast. Hold on. The other day, I saw it the other day. Where is it? Yes, it's very, 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 very old. I wonder if I can show it without YouTube blocking me. I wonder if I can show it, on YouTube won't block me. I'm wondering, because I'm not sure. But, oh Lord, I tell you now, I forgot to look out back in light. How can I show it? Oh, I can't show the back because there is nothing on it. When you see me show now? When you see me show now, look well. Okay, I open the seed. Because, you see, one thing I've learned, let me lock off back in light, because me got hot. Me don't know all the time so hot, but it's hot bad. So me lock off the light and come back in my little corner. You see, what I've learned is that no matter how you think you're good enough, it not go work. It not change nothing. This book, I remember I got this book. It was at a bridal shower. It was at my bridal, yeah, years ago, donkey years ago, someone gave it to me. And I remember I was looking at it, and I was like, okay, because the person, I got married at a very young age. And when I got this book, basically, the person was telling me that I need to learn the tricks and the trade and what to do and everything, and people, me tell you, me sit down, me study that book here and everything, me say, yes, man, me have it lock and pot. Nope. Them something here not all. It don't. Because what we don't understand, and this is something that as a female, you're going to learn it with age. As you mature, you're going to learn them something here. When it comes on to man, no man not going to stay in a relationship if he don't want to stay. No man not going to be faithful to a woman if he don't want to be faithful. No woman not going to stay in a relationship if she don't want to be with the man. You see, when a woman is in a relationship, two things to me is the most important thing. You see, if the woman, I get that, there might be a possibility that she will remain in that relationship. But with us females, you see, once you have that small little discomfort, a lot of women, even if they're in the relationship, they left. And let me explain to you what I mean. You can be in a relationship and you're in the relationship just because of what the person can provide to you financially. You see, emotionally, spiritually, you already left the relationship, You're just there physically because guess what? The man can provide a roof over your head, the man can buy your grocery, the man can do all of that. So you're just in the relationship now because of the money. But emotionally, you're not in it. Spiritually, you're not in it. Because something might have happened some time ago, and you just say, you know what? May I left this relationship, you're gone. Or something. The man now might be providing all of this now to the female. All right, me a pay her rent, or me buy her this a car, me a carry her a price smart, me buy her this, me send her upon her vacation, everything. Believing now that he's doing all of that because him a go make him wife stay. She a go it a hold her. No. You see, the funny thing is, what we don't understand, even if you're in a relationship, once better come, you're gone when you're not in it fully. Because you can be in that relationship, and you say, you know what, may I stay with that girl here, because that girl here have it. And then when you check her start, this girl can't cook. And you say, but wait. Then you go out there and say, no, she can't cook, she can't clean, she can't provide you with any solid advice. She can't give you any, she can't communicate. Let me simply put that. And you are saying to yourself, but wait, I just, the sex, me have another relationship now. You go out there, so no, you go book a female, she afraid of it. She can go along all of them something there, but guess what? You and her can sit and talk. She can cook up some good up rice and peas and some oxtail or some nice stew pork, pot roast pork give you. She can do that, she can manage your books, she can tell you where to invest, how to do the money and all of that. But guess what? Remember, the bedroom activity poor. You see, as a man, especially one who is looking for his future, who want to grow, whether he has a business or not, and he want to reach something somewhere in life, what you think him going to do? He's going to look at the female and he's going to say, but you know what? From when me want to start a business, or from when me did want somebody fit, you're going to realize that eventually he start to go to the next one. Because he is going to look and he must say, okay, good communicator, cook, lock. Clean the house, lock. Wash my clothes, lock. Making me comfortable, lock. Him not go think say no, say the little time in the bedroom. Because all him go business about and I'm gonna say, well, at least at the end of the day me come. And that him go look pan. He might just say me come. And him just I go say, okay. And maybe to him, he might say, you know what, eventually I'm going to try to get her up to my speed. Maybe that is what he's going to do. And the same thing with us female. You can be in a relationship with a man and the man thinks saying have your luck, Yo, remember some time ago, somebody have it luck, and them talk and them make plans for the future, and everything, And guess what? The woman gone. The woman was sitting there listening to everything while the man make plans. And the woman gone and the man no know. That's all it is. So no matter what we do, no matter how hard we think we are go, and if they want to give you, back in the days they used to give you books, like the Kama Sutra, and you say, all right, me a one new bride, but me go study. No matter how you study and you think say you have the book locked and you can say, okay, tick off why in the book you do from what you not do. That's not going to hold him. Because if he don't want to stay, he's not going to stay. If she don't want to stay in the relationship, she's not going to stay. The next thing, we have to understand where we want to be in life. We have to understand the type of relationship that we want for ourselves. Because when me I listen to this young girl and she had talked about how she love woman, I was listening to her and I believe that deep down, she rather woman more than man. So me I say, if you really and truly rather females, stick to female. Nobody go to no man, none at all. Just stick to the female. So we, within ourselves, we're supposed to know if we are straight. We're supposed to know if we're semi-bisexual, like what Mr. Sham Sam, what him name? Lord have mercy, that singer guy, me not remember his name. Say he said he's semi-bisexual. Don't ask me what the crap that is. If you're bi, say you're bi. If you're pan, say you're pan. That's how I look at it. But we are supposed to know our own, know our sexuality, know what we want. Because you can't say you gay, you know, and yet still you're trying to be in a straight relationship. It not gonna work because your mind is elsewhere. Every time one man pass you, you're gonna look upon him. Every time a female pass you, if you're a female, you're going to look at her. You're gonna want to go out, you're gonna want to explore, you're gonna want to try. And when you do that, being in a relationship, you just hurt yourself and you just gonna hurt the other person. And I remember Steve Harvey, he posted something, and what he said, it was a picture of him when he was younger, and it was a frame with a lot of signatures around it. And he was saying that he remembered when he was 35 and he only had $35 in his bank account and he was homeless. That was what he was saying. And you see, when I see that, me I say, look at that. Because when you look at this man now, and where he's at today, this man is a millionaire. Millionaire. And the reason why I bring up this is because a lot of us, we sit and we believe that, okay, me I go turn 40. Okay, me I go turn 45, 50, 60. Or me a 40, I'm gonna reach this. Me a 36, I'm gonna reach this. Me a 37, I'm gonna achieve this. Guess what? You don't know the plan that God have for you. Because just like with him, he know him a man a 1 millionaire now. Who to tell? You get up today, you go in your taxi, you drive your taxi, you go on the route, you want taxi man cause over 2 passenger. Who to tell tomorrow you there at the office, you want customer service rep or something. It's just one small break you need, just one small break. And sometimes a lot of us, we get that small break and we don't even realize that what we're getting is our breakthrough. You will hear some people talk and they said, oh, you know that it was because of that job that I accepted, like such and such, or oh, it was because of this person who I helped. Oh, perfect example. I know this young lady, and she was taking care of a old couple, well, senior citizen. They're British, and they didn't have any children. They didn't have any children. From UK, they work in the UK, came back to Jamaica, enjoyed them retirement and everything. And she worked with them for years as the helper. And one pass, then the next one pass. And guess who get the home? She, the lady, when she get to understand that the people them left the house for her because majority of their relatives were overseas, and I know one little pla pla house, when she get for under, she couldn't believe it because maybe to herself she was believing that for the rest of her life she's going to live in rent house. Maybe just imagine how she felt, when the person passed on. She was saying, okay, maybe where am I going to stay, because she was living with them for years because she was their helper. She used to just go home on weekends. Maybe she was saying to herself, what am I going to do now, like how they're gone? Maybe she was thinking about where am I going to live. And just to understand, to hear that, okay, then, auntie left the house for you and everything, the house is yours. So you see, sometimes we get the breakthrough and we don't even realize that is the breakthrough that we get in. And the sad thing is that a lot of us, we don't wait, God provide us with the opportunity, but because we're impatient, we move past that and try to go and do something else. And you don't realize that maybe if you stayed in that same position, you'd get the breakthrough that you deserve. So when you look at it, this man 35, what, 35 or 37, with 35, that he was 37 or some age like that. It's on his page. You can go and check it out, Steve Harvey. He was in his $35 in his account, homeless. You see, when me look on those stories and when I listen to them, it just goes to show that no matter your position, no matter what you think of your life, once God have a plan for you, it's going to be fulfilled. Once you continue to work hard toward your dream, it's going to fulfill. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. You see, in this life, a lot of person they don't understand. They will tell you that they have this plan and they will have this and all of that, And you wonder, some people will tell you, oh, I want to be this. You realize that, okay, they have the plan, but guess what? They don't have no potential. They have a potential, but they don't have no plan. So they will sit down, they will tell you, say, they want to do this and they want to do that. Okay, what are you doing to achieve it? Blank. Blank. You realize that, okay, they can go a far way, but guess what? They're not able because they don't have the backing, whether it be financially or otherwise, they don't have it. And you see, once they get that, you realize them gone. Them gone. You can't hold them back because all they wanted was that opportunity for them to just, okay, then let loose, for them to just go for what they want. So you have a whole heap of females today. They will sit and they will tell you, when you listen to some of them, me no want live until me are 60 and me no have no husband and me pitney them a go gone left me. Or me no want go all by myself and all of that. They don't realize that, hey, if you lock up in the house every single day, you no go church, you no go nowhere. How are you going to find a spouse? When you check out some people, the only thing that they do is sometimes they will go to church. And when I said they go to church, they don't go to a different church. They go to the same church, whether it be Sunday after Sunday or Sabbath after Sabbath. They go to the same church, with the same set of people them and them are going to tell you, say, oh, no husband not in the church, or oh, me can't find a man in. Oh, you have to find a man when at the same church you go for how long? Or you have find a husband if every day you sit down in the house, you're not doing anything, and yet still you're sitting there expecting that you're going, no. You have to say, okay, if I believe that my life is not going to be the way I want it to if I'm not married, I have to try to get the person. You try to do things. You try to say, all right, this Saturday me I go visit this at church, or Sunday me I go visit this at church, or so forth. You have to say, all right, me go out, let me go visit here. No, you can't sit down and just hoping that everything is going to fall in your lap like that. Me, I wonder, in the Bible, it there? Me not even know, because I always hear this saying, God help those who help themselves. For the Christians on here, you can let me know where in the Bible it is. But even something like that is a perfect example. Say God I go help. If you not help yourself, He not help you. So before you sit down and you say, oh, this or that, I'm believing that your life is going to be lesser, you go out, you try to do something else. You're going to realize that you're going to have the same set of individuals who they're married for years and you think everything is sweet. All of a sudden you hear say them divorce, and when you check a stock, one at 50, one, and you wonder. Me look on them something in me and say, okay, because you have people in relationship for 20 odd years, this are teen years, and then all of a sudden you hear say them going through the big D. And you have to say, okay then. Mm-mm. I'm saying all of this simple to say that life is what you make it out to be. So if you want to make your life out where your spouse is not going to trust you because you are going to bring woman come give him and believing that that is going to keep the relationship, it is not going to. You're going to realize that I'm going to cheat on you, and you're going to sit there and you're going to wonder why when I did all of that for him. He did it because he can't trust you. He did it because he believed that, guess what? I can't satisfy my girlfriend. Life is going to be what you make it out to be. So if you're someone who believe that, okay, because you think you're married and everything, you're going to look down on everybody else and think that they're lesser than you, guess what is going to happen? maybe in the future, you're going to realize, oh, what that drop out there, so now. You're going to realize that, hey, guess what? You might end up single. The same marriage where you both and brag about. Right now, you're in it and you're miserable like what? As so life turn out to be sometime. You're going to sit and you're going to realize that, oh, but wait, remember when we just married, everything the nice and dandy. When we did just have the baby, everything sweet. No, we're married for 5 years. He not even come home for dinner. Me can't tell last me and him sleeping at the bedroom. That is what it turned out to be. If you're going to have four different children for four different men, and you're going to sit there and get depressed over it and make people cuss you out and tell you how you're workless or how you're this and how you're that, guess what is going to happen? You're going to continue living in a depressive state. You're going to continue to sit down and think about it and wonder, oh, you're workless, so, or me make my life get out of control, so. But you see, if you understand that having four children with four different men does not define your life. You still can go out and push for your children. You still can go out and make something of yourself. You still can go out and find that husband. Once you tell yourself that, you're going to realize that no matter what people say to you, it can't hold you back. It can't hold you back. I remember some time ago, someone was saying that, oh no, me not do that, me can't do that. I'm like, why? The person was like, no, me can't do that. Me can't do it. And guess what? The same exact thing the person said they can't do, and that they end up have to be doing. Why? Because things and time change. Before, they were in a position where they used to believe that that wasn't possible for them. But now they realize that, guess what? I'm in a position, it's back to school, and need some money to make up back, to pay the school fee. So now me have to do that. Me have to also, me have to. So we have to remember we can't look down upon people, because today you might be in a position that you will believe that is sweet, everything all right. Tomorrow, you don't know what will happen. So you can't look down on people. You can't speak negative about people. Hello, Pamelia. Okay, Pamelia Miller. Good night. Good night to you. Welcome. The first I'm seeing your name, or the first you're commenting, right? So we just have to understand that. No, me don't know if I'm the only one who think this, but me I talked to somebody the other day, and the person was quite rude. When me say rude, me mean rude, rude, rude. And when me I talk to the person, I say, why the person I behave like that? And I asked such and such, and the person said, oh, this. And it was like, oh, hello. And when the person, I was like, no bother. Don't bother. Because what I realize, especially here in Jamaica, is that you have people, you will go to the tax office, and when you go, then we make you sit down in a one chair sometime, and you sit down for 2 hours, 3 hours, or maybe even the entire day. You will go to Scotia, the same thing. And when you go, and if you have a certain name or a certain associate where you can say, oh, I'm here because such and such send me. You see, when you go with that, you realize that you get a different service. And when we say different service, we mean different service. I went somewhere, and before, when me go, me tell you the honest truth, me I know one of them where I go get up and wear name brand this and everything. Me buy a name brand shoes because me love shoes. So me have a name brand shoes, but they expect me to go in the name brand blouse, the name brand handbag. No, me not in them something there. And when you go somewhere, people will look and people will say, oh, this is such and such and everything. You see, when you go now, and you say, oh, such and such asked me to come to your box cover. Okay, okay. And you're like, but look from when I'm standing here and everything, and you never do anything. So what's the big deal now? Because when it happened to me, I said, oh, what the big deal about this? Because me just said such and such said, asked me to come, and it was a big deal. And I'm like, Me not understand. And the person was willing now to go the extra mile to make sure that I'm happy. And when I was leaving, the person was like, "Oh, tell such and such that I say I just look. We're not supposed to make we reach in that situation, none at all. We're supposed to remember that every single soul that we come across, we're supposed to treat them the same way. We're supposed to treat the man where you pass by the corner the road lie down in a dirt the same. We're supposed to treat the woman where you see her clean the office the same. You're supposed to treat the customer service rep the same, the manager, the director, every single one of them you're supposed to treat the same. But what happened? People make people position get to them. And I would want for every single soul, especially here in Jamaica, to take a look at Medaris. Take a look at where the next one down at Olam near Tedford or something like that down at Olam. Dovecut. Take a look there. Because you see, at the end of the day, we all going to be in the same position. We are going to go 6 feet under. As me look on it. So no make because who a person know you treat them different or the person position no, treat every single soul the same with love and respect, and you're going to realize that just by doing that it's going to make your life so much easier, because this is sometimes people you know them are who, and they set where you put on the face for and who you expect. Hey, no, that's not how it goes. So treat people the same way. Nobody believes it because this a person said them know this a man. Oh, this a man send them to me. Me mean get for move out of the regular area, go in a one little section and you sit and you wait. When me run there, I sit to me, I say, one day if she realize me, I want like a broke pocket girl, me not have money like what such and such have. They say, one day if she realize I just this little, and I'm like, you get a nice little section with coffee and everything. I'm like, no, why didn't they put this out where every good soul will come here for service can get it? They create a little section, so so this is the VIP section. And I was there and I was just thinking to myself, life is so funny because we as individuals be so rude to people because we believe that, oh, them not know nobody, they not have no status, and we tend to be rude to them. But don't not do that. You're not gonna know who I gonna help you. Arlene, boy, Miss Milone, my life hectic. I was saying it earlier. When I say hectic, I mean hectic, hectic, hectic. School is on holiday, and my little man him decide every night that he's going to be up. He's with my mom now, and work hectic, school hectic, everything. So that's the reason why you haven't seen me a long time, right? But people, please make sure that we know what we can deal with. Nobody give your man, woman, and things that you go buy front fame and it a go hold him. No matter do them something there and things say everything I go no, it now go be alright. The man I go look by your side way. The man I go say you love woman. He can't trust you and him a go want left. Nobody believes that just because you're 40 and you just have $1,500 in your bank account, that is what is going to be in there forever. No. Don't believe that just because you're living from paycheck to paycheck, that is all you're going to spend the rest of your life. No. Don't believe that because you hide from landlord today, that is what is going to happen for the rest of your life. No. Just make sure that you have your plan, because as I said before, a lot of us, we have the potential, but guess what? We don't have the plan, we don't have the backative. We don't have it. And you have some people, they have the plan, they don't have no potential. So some of them, you realize that them have everything in the way that can make them achieve something out of life, but yet still they choose a go the ambitious route. Them tend to do some things and you wonder, oh, we never do that. If me didn't have them position, or if that a person I did my mother, or that a person I did my father, everything all right. Because you have some people out there, they have wonderful business plan. They have some great ideas, but guess what? They don't have the resource that it takes for them to achieve it. So because of that, they're sitting there with everything in the brain, in the head. And the funny thing is, I think I spoke about this some time ago. I remember sometime, I think it was maybe about 2021, I went and I applied for a loan from the bank. When I applied for the loan for the bank, it was basically to complete my house. The bank basically let me know that no, I can't have it. I can't get the loan, to complete the house. I say, all right, then fine. Then I went and I applied. I saw where a car dealership, they were having special. And I said, you know what? Would I want the SUV there? So I went and I applied for the loan to buy the SUV. And people, when I applied for the loan for the house, it was $3 million. That was what I applied for, to finish my house, $3 million. When I saw the SUV price was 5.5. It was a pretty penny. That was what it was selling for. And I said, all right, let me apply. And I apply, for the car loan, I don't believe, say, me get the car loan. Car loan, the car loan where did almost double the amount that I did apply for work on the house, me get. And when I was there and I was saying it to the rep, I said, I don't understand. You're calling me now to let me know. I was happy when he was letting me know that the loan was approved and everything. I was like, wow, this is good. But you see, with me, everything before I do it, me think about it and everything. And I remember I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, then I need a blue, and okay, I need this and everything and so forth. And then I was like, but wait. I never apply for 3 million to finish my house and then tell me say then couldn't give me the loan because of one bag or something. So how them gonna want to give me 5 point? Or them call me now to let me know 5.5 million approve? And I was like, oh, what kind of madness this? And I was speaking to the person, I called back the rep and I was speaking to him and he was explaining the interesting to me. And I'm like, no, I can't do that because what I'm going to do is that I'm going to continue to put people in a poverty because guess what is going to happen? The house have value over time, it have got appreciate. The car I got depreciate. And you mean to tell me, say, you couldn't give me that for no say after certain time the house I got value how much money. But willing. And I'm like, no, can't do that. It's the same thing for some people out there. They have all of the wonderful business ideas. They have a nice business plan. But guess what? Them can't get the loan for start a business because it's so difficult for you to get it. Them are going to tell you say they need this, they need that, all of that. But yet still, here in Jamaica, the easiest thing for you to get is a car loan. And after a while, the car no have no damn value. No value it no have. And it's the easiest thing. So sometimes when you're sitting and you wonder why that person is still in this position, guess what? They don't have the resource. And you have the next person who have all the resources at the fingertip and making a fool of themselves. A waste daddy money. Daddy can send them a university. When they send them a university and result come out, you say them fail much subject. CXC come out, they not get nothing. And yet still you have that one out there who would want for their father, their mother to send them to school, but they don't. So maybe them have to wait until they get a work, them can send themselves. So all of those things we have to bear in mind when we see certain people. Maybe that's the reason why they're in the position that they're in. They don't have the resources. They have the great ideas, but they don't have it. So we should just bear that in mind. I said it some time ago. I remember I was speaking to someone and the person was like, oh no, this and that. I just want God forgive me to give me strength, knowledge. And I was like, okay then. And then yet still, the same person did a complain. I said, boy, life rough. I started telling me them. I was like, but you realize that you ask God for something and God I give you all of the opportunity so you can straighten yourself, so you can learn from. So the next year, the next 2 years, you can be a better human being, you can be stronger. and yet still you complain. That is how we are. That's how we are. We do the things them, and then when we see the end result, we are complaining because we're saying, look what I did, look how the person are, all of that. But you don't realize that, hey, me ask for this, and this is what I get. Me ask for him to give me strength, me ask for him to open my eyes, me ask for knowledge, and this is what I'm getting. We just have to understand. You see, anything we work for, that is going to be the end result. Anything at all. You have some people, and me not understand how we can be so, I'm not going to use the word stupid. How can we be so naive? But the same thing. But anyway, you see, sometimes us as human beings, we will be surrounded. And I spoke about it the other day. And I think it was Monday, I did a small thing about thief in our presence. And we can be in a position, and we complain and we said this and we said that, and you wonder, oh, not realizing that you're the one that invite the thief in your presence, the person who will go rob you your joy, the person who will go rob you your happiness, and all of that. Sometimes you realize that you open yourself, and when you open yourself so much, people start to take step at you, people start to say certain things, and guess what? If you never say it, they wouldn't know. Because what a lot of us don't understand is that just because someone is looking at you, just because you see someone and they come, they smile, and they tell you, oh, you look beautiful today, that does not mean that the person is with you. It not mean the person have your best interest at heart. Maybe the person is saying that because guess what? They want to step on you all over. Maybe that same person want to rob you of your joy. They want to rob you of the happiness that you have, the peace. Sometimes you come across individuals, you wonder why every single day is pure conflict them bring your way. Guess why? They want to rob you of that peace and that happiness that you have. So we just supposed to sit and just observe. Just observe what people bring before us and learn from it, and just understand that no matter how we are good to people, that does not mean that people is going to treat us the same. That does not mean that people is going to be good to us. You can do that, you can take care of this person from them a pitney and all of that, And you see sometimes a them same one come out and crucify you. That's how it goes. So we just have to understand that any day we understand it, you're going to realize, hey, things good. You understand life and the relationship. You're not going to expect so much from people. You just have to say, you know what? Expect the unexpected. Say people, they go by them emotion. So today they might be happy for you. You just have to just work with that. That's how it is. So guys, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to leave you all tonight. I can't promise when I will be back, but maybe soon. So thank you so much, Miss Melody and Miss Miller, Maria, everyone that joined. Thank you so much. And I pray that God will continue to bless you and keep you. Princess Rose Doll, how you find me, Princess Rose Doll? A long time I no see you, When me say long time, I mean long time, Princess Rose Doll. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just about to head off, but welcome, and it is good seeing you. So I pray that God will keep each and every one of you here tonight, guide and protect you all. Have a pleasant good night, one and all. Gardening, okay, then that's good. I was watching one of your video the other day. I think it was on TikTok. I think it was on TikTok. I was watching something for you. Right. So good night, one and all. And Princess Rose Doll, blessings to you. And thank you so much for your support as always. Thanks, everyone, for your support, and blessing to you all.